My beloved child, do not let the weight of your burdens convince you that I have forgotten you. I see your struggles, I hear your prayers, and I know the silent cries of your heart. Even when the world feels dark, I am your light. Even when you feel lost, I am your guide. I am closer than your very breath, walking beside you, holding you in my embrace. Like this video if you are blessed. You may not always understand my ways, but trust that my plans for you are good. Every delay, every closed door, every challenge is shaping you, refining you, preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. I do not waste your pain. I use it to strengthen you, to draw you closer to me, to remind you that you are never alone. When fear rises within you, take refuge in me. When doubt creeps into your heart, remember my promises. I have not brought you this far to abandon you. My love for you is steadfast, unshaken, unbreakable. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to trust in me. Come and rest in my presence. Lay your worries at my feet, and I will give you peace that surpasses all understanding. You are not defined by your past, nor by your failures. Your identity is in me. You are loved, you are chosen, you are mine. Take courage, my child. Stand firm in faith. Keep moving forward, for I am with you, leading you to a future filled with hope. No storm is too great, no battle too strong. I have already gone before you, making a way where there seems to be none. No matter how heavy the burdens may seem, there is always hope. Life may bring challenges, disappointments, and moments of uncertainty, but nothing is beyond redemption. Every trial has a purpose, every storm will pass, and every setback is just a setup for something greater. Strength is not found in the absence of struggles, but in the unwavering faith that sustains through them. Even in the darkest moments, there is light ahead. Even in the silence, there is a divine plan unfolding. The waiting season is not wasted. It is a time of preparation, growth, and deepening trust. Peace is not found in perfect circumstances, but in knowing who holds the future. When doubts arise and fear whispers lies, hold on to what is true. You are never alone. There is a love that surrounds, a grace that restores, and a promise that will never fail. Keep moving forward, keep believing, and never lose heart. Because what is ahead is far greater than what has been left behind. There are moments in life when the weight of uncertainty feels overwhelming, when prayers seem unanswered, and when the path ahead appears unclear. It is in these moments that faith is tested, not in times of ease, but in the waiting, in the struggle, in the silence. But know this: silence does not mean absence, and delays are not denials. Every season of waiting has a purpose, even when it's not immediately understood. Growth often happens in the unseen. Just as a seed must first be buried in darkness before it breaks through the soil and reaches for the light, so too must faith be strengthened in seasons of stillness. It is during these times that character is refined, patience is deepened, and trust is stretched beyond what feels comfortable. If everything came easily, there would be no need for faith, no reason to lean on divine wisdom, and no opportunity to experience the power of perseverance. But take heart. What seems like a delay is often divine timing at work. What feels like a setback may actually be a setup for something far greater than imagined. Doors that close are often redirections towards something better. The trials faced today are not without purpose. They are shaping, molding, and preparing for the blessings ahead. Do not let fear take root where faith is meant to grow. Do not allow doubt to speak louder than the promises that have already been spoken over your life. The road may be difficult, but you are never walking it alone. Strength is found in surrender, and peace is found in trusting the one who sees the full picture. Hold on. Keep believing. Keep pressing forward. Because just beyond the struggle, just past the uncertainty, there is something waiting, something greater, something beautiful, something worth every moment of faithfulness. Subscribe if you trust in God's plan. When the night feels longest and the burden feels heaviest, remember that breakthrough often comes right after the hardest battles. It is in the moments when you feel like giving up that you are closest to your victory. The enemy wants you to believe that your prayers are unheard, that your faith is in vain, and that nothing will change. But the truth is, every prayer is seen, every tear is counted, and every moment of endurance is bringing you closer to the promise. Faith is not about seeing, it's about trusting. It's about knowing that even when the answer hasn't arrived yet, God is still working behind the scenes. The delay you're experiencing is not wasted time, it's preparation. The struggles you face are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones to something greater. So stand firm, keep praying even when you don't see results, keep believing even when doubts try to creep in. Keep moving forward even when the path is unclear, because what you are waiting for is already on its way. The promise is already written and the victory is already secured. You are stronger than you realize, and the one who holds your future will never let you fall. This season will pass, and when you look back, you will see that every moment of waiting, every trial, and every hardship had a purpose. And in that moment, you will understand. It was all leading to something far greater than you ever imagined. There is a reason for every season you go through. Even in the silence, even in the waiting, something is shifting in the spiritual realm. What you cannot see now will soon be revealed, and when it is, you will understand why you had to walk through the fire, why you had to endure the storm, and why you had to keep holding on when everything inside you wanted to let go. Your faith is being refined, your endurance is being strengthened, and your heart is being prepared for something far greater than you can comprehend. Every trial is molding you, shaping you into the person you are meant to become. This process is not punishment. It is preparation. You are being positioned for a breakthrough, for a blessing that requires a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of yourself. Do not be discouraged by the delays. Do not let the waiting make you believe that God has forgotten you. He is never late, and He is never absent. His plans are unfolding in perfect timing, and when the doors open, you will walk into something so beautiful, so beyond your expectations, that you will know without a doubt. It was worth every tear, every prayer, and every moment of trust. Keep pressing forward. Keep your eyes on the promises, not the problems. What is coming is greater than what is behind you. The best is yet to come. Type affirm if you claim this declaration. The road you're walking may feel lonely, the burden heavy, and the answers distant. But do not be deceived by what your eyes see or what your emotions tell you. There is more happening than you realize. Every step you take in faith, every moment you choose to trust, even when it doesn't make sense, is leading you closer to the breakthrough you've been praying for. God has not brought you this far to abandon you. He sees the battles you fight in silence, the tears you cry when no one is watching, the nights you lay awake wondering if things will ever change. He knows your heart, your fears, and your struggles, and He is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet perceive. His timing is not like yours, and His ways are higher than yours. What seems like a delay is actually divine alignment. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of waiting is refining you. It is strengthening your character, deepening your faith, and positioning you for something beyond what you could ever ask or imagine. You may feel like you're stuck, but you are actually being prepared. The doors that are meant for you will open at the right time, and when they do, you will step into them with wisdom, strength, and confidence, knowing that you have been made ready. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart. Do not let fear whisper lies into your mind. Keep speaking life over your situation. Keep declaring God's promises. Keep moving forward, even if it's one small step at a time. What is ahead of you is far greater than what is behind you. Your prayers are not in vain. Your faith is not wasted. A season of restoration, abundance, and joy is coming. Hold on just a little longer. The breakthrough is closer than you think. The pain will turn into purpose, the struggle into testimony, and the waiting into fulfillment. Trust the process, because God is faithful, and He will finish the work He started in you. There will be moments when doubt tries to creep in, when the weight of your circumstances makes you question if things will ever change. But in those moments, remember this: God's promises are unshakable. He is not a man that He should lie, nor does He forget what He has spoken over your life. You may not see the full picture now, but God sees the end from the beginning. Every trial, every delay, every unanswered prayer is shaping you, refining your faith, and preparing you for something greater. What you perceive as a setback is often a setup for a divine turnaround. Don't let temporary struggles make you lose sight of eternal truths. The enemy will try to discourage you, make you feel unworthy, and tempt you to give up. But you are stronger than you think, because the Spirit of God lives within you. His strength is made perfect in your weakness. His grace is sufficient for every challenge you face. Keep pressing forward, keep believing, keep standing on His word. What He has started, He will complete. The doors He has destined for you will open, and no force in hell can stop what God has ordained for your life. Your breakthrough is coming. Your testimony is being written. Your faithfulness will not go unrewarded. Trust in the Lord, for He is working all things together for your good. Type Amen if you agree. Like this video if you believe in God. Subscribe this channel for more videos.